welcome y'all to Black of the Berry. I am Los. That right there is Dean. We got a special guest in here. We always have special guests, but this is the most specialist of the guests right here. Not only is he the OG of the game, Mr. G. That's the streets call you, right, Mr. G?
Yeah.
All right. Not only that, I used to live in his balls, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I used to live in his balls. Not only that, my pops come to the pod, man. Season 5. Pops, how you feel, man?
I'm good, man. Real good.
I like it. So
I like the setup you guys got here. Nice.
Appreciate it. So
shout out Social Media House.
Yeah, no, this one is highly anticipated because Dean has been trying to get you on since season 2. And I told him he's not ready. He's not ready. But today, you're ready.
I think so.
You feeling good?
Yeah, man. I good.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you now because, listen, first of all, the one thing that I have a question about before we get everything off the top is that you're a Rastafarian.
At one time, yes.
At one time, you were a Rastafarian.
Yes.
Okay.
In my heart, still, you know, Ja. In my heart is that is, you know.
Yeah. You see the eyes? Come, can you do me a favor? Come close to the mic for me. Close to the mic for me.
Yeah. In my heart, I actually say, you know what? I said to my wife sometimes, I want to die with my dreadlocks. I don't know if that's not gonna happen because I go to the barbershop.
I'm gonna say, what you gonna do? Grow them shit back?
Yeah.
So they gonna get the Jimmy Butler.
You just gotta let it grow though. Let it grow. Come on, brother.
I don't know, boy. You so great, this motherfucker is.
Yeah.
my man got the Doc Rivers.
You'll be like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna handle that. It's not easy for me, you know. When I look, you know, I go like I went back in the islands the other day, and I was like, as soon as I get down there, my man come and pick me up. By the time we get home, nice. I get up the next morning, I was like, I ain't fucking shaving. I shave every day if I go to work. I ain't doing that shit anymore.
Right.
And I stayed there like 3 days, I ain't shave. And then I go in the mirror and look in the fucking mirror. And I was like,
Morgan Freeman.
That guy wasn't that guy.
I can't do it.
That's not me. You know what I mean? Like, what is this?
Joe Clark?
Yeah, that wasn't me. I was like, oh, shit. So, yeah.
So when did you stop practicing?
Oh, fuck.
By practicing,
80, probably 82. There was a chick named Clear Fields. I love the fucking chick. I tell you.
All right.
We talking about it.
Hey, you know what I mean?
I wasn't around.
Go. We talking about it. We just having some history.
I wasn't around. 82, I wasn't around.
10 years before you.
And I was crazy about this chick. So she's like, oh, you know what? Dad don't like this and her dad don't like this. And I was like, oh, fuck. All right. Cut the hair off. And don't think that bring pressure on me too, because all my brethren that I dealing with.
Right, of course.
They was like, oh, the fuck happened to you.
Blasphemous.
You fall for this and fall for this.
Damn.
Bitch, it wasn't, you know.
Bitches ain't never shit.
Fuck. Tell me about
never
it.
shit.
It'd have been worse. You know what?
And I did all of that.
Right.
And she was still fucking around.
Oh, she's a hoe.
Yeah.
Nigga cut the dreads for
is,
what?
Man. She still is.
What would have been
She
worse?
Still is.
God damn. She watching this shit throwing dirt on it 30 years later.
Yeah.
She still ain't shit.
She actually fucking helped me out in life, actually, because if we had that connection and be committed to that, imagine what the fuck my life would have been.
Right.
So actually, shout out to her.
Yeah,
shout out to her.
She helped me out in a sense.
Yeah,
You know what would have been worse though is if you gave all that up for a white woman. That would have been the ultimate.
She wasn't white, right?
Nah.
See, so
Never had a white girl in my life.
I know. Yeah, look at you, man.
Never
Proud of
in my
that.
life.
Dr. Umar is shaking his hand. Proud.
I never,
yeah, he's shaking his hand at you.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. He never did it. That's all right.
But I've seen great, attractive white girls.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Right,
Listen,
but,
it is what it is. Love is love,
so
right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, listen, that's what they listen. If that's the flavor, that's the flavor. Go after it, right? Who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But back on to the Rastafari. So that's what got you out of it. So 82, that's when you got out of it.
Yeah.
More so. When did you get into it? And what is Rastafari? Like, explain it to the people as if I am 5 years old, or the people are 5 years old.
To me, it was the togetherness of me and my brethren them. You see what I'm saying? Me and my friends I come up with. I got the same friends to this day, you know, Ja. I got the same friends. My friends they didn't change up. You know what I mean? We all go different ways, do different things and everything like that. But
Right.
we all friends to this day. We don't got no I can call a brethren and the correctness of it. Like if you fucking up or he fucking up, somebody can come say, hey man, that's not the way you run this thing. You know what I mean?
Right,
there
right,
was
right.
always that kind of
Respect.
the respect and the brotherly part of it was always like the most tremendous part of it to me. Yeah, that was a strong point for me.
So let me ask you this. Weed is heavy intertwined in the Rasta culture.
Yeah.
Now, all these years of you being blasphemous and you being hypocritical, right?
Of
What you mean of me
No,
consuming?
Yeah.
I'm 1/18
I don't think
Rasta.
I don't think I ever been blasphemous for you smoking weed. To me, you smoking weed was never a deal to me.
Word?
My wife used to got the problem and you smelly shirt. That was you see what I'm saying?
Give me the ganja.
I didn't care. Yeah.
You come
Because I smelled
You
it.
come home and she be like, and that was never a big deal to me. Weed, you know how much weed I don't fucking smoke?
on an estimate. How much? Like,
Oh my God.
if you had to say pounds.
I was smoking weed for like a baby. Oh, Jesus. Maybe let me say. When I come to New York is when I stop smoking weed.
Okay.
So we're looking at 1970. The first time I smoked weed was 1977.
Okay.
And
That's not weed. That's call it the right what it is.
It's weed.
It's
It's
reefer.
reefer. Yo, come on now.
Cali,
He was smoking the reefer.
It was Chiba.
Cali, marijuana.
Right.
Whatever,
Chiba.
whatever,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
whatever we could have at that time. We could.
Ooh wee.
That shit had a fro on it.
That's when I know the first time I smoked weed, and I actually went to a place. They got a place up in Lynn, and they had a restaurant there. That's where I grew up. They had a little restaurant there, and I went. They got a place across the street where I was doing some learning mechanic, how to fix cars and shit like that. And we used to go over there and buy food, and I go over there to buy something to eat, and there was a Rasta man in there talking to a chick behind them. I never seen this man was just Bob Marley had just started to be who Bob Marley was.
Right.
And I go over there and man say, ever smoke? I said, nah. We go to the back, give me a little thing, I take a couple hits, go back. Fucking go back to work. I didn't like how I feel this going. I was like, nah man, I can't do this today. I can and I go home. But from that time there was the awakening consciousness of
Right.
where, you know what I mean? What it is. So it was all been a different thing for me there with marijuana.
Do you think that the Rasta culture is dependent on not dependent, but it's like almost like it's so
The same way that Catholics look at communion every Sunday, Rastas look at reefer as
there's more
communion.
freedom.
You know
There's
what I
more
mean?
freedom.
Every day.
There's more freedom in there.
Oh no
There's
no
more
no no
freedom
no.
in being a Rasta man.
No. I wasn't comparing it like that. I meant like the comparison of the weed to
The culture.
No, not even the culture. So Catholics taking communion. That's them eating the body and also drinking the blood. So they have wine every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So is it like because other cultures just once a month? I was just using them because it's weekly, obviously daily for the Rasta man. I'm comparing the reefer in that regard. So is it held in that like it's an essential part of what you have to do?
or can you be
No,
Rasta
well,
and not
you
smoke?
could be Rasta and not smoke. I know
Oh, okay,
people
cool.
don't
So
smoke
never
weed.
mind
No,
then.
a
All right,
lot of
yeah,
people
so-
don't smoke weed. Weed is what weed is, man. If you smoke weed and you like weed, it's gonna be.
Yeah,
Right.
You see
But a
what
lot
I'm
of people
saying?
get that
It's gonna be,
that
so,
connotation that think that
No,
weed
no.
is-
It doesn't qualify. It doesn't go together.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't go together.
Okay,
God, there's
okay.
enough Rasta man don't smoke weed.
So-
I know Rasta man I used to come up with that he never smoke. He don't smoke weed, but he big bongo natty and he don't smoke weed. Period. You know.
So what about like the food restrictions though? Because I know Rasta is
That was always been where the issue was.
that
was always been
Here
where the
we
issue
go.
He wasn't giving up on that
That
pork.
was always been the issue.
He wasn't giving up on that
Because
pork.
I didn't
Can't
like,
give up the swine, my brother.
Yeah, for a while there, you're there. Like I'll be up where I used to live, and then I'll come down to the country area with my parents, them and thing like that. And my mother not looking, I'll jump in the pot and take a piece of thing. Then nobody, you know what I mean? You eat. It was always that part of it that maybe more than clear.
Right.
It was always like the food part of it because you lose, when your body start change up there,
You lose nutritional values and stuff like that.
Yes, you started doing different things, and then
Don't get him started on the vegan shit right there. Don't get him started. He's a grade A type person. He need red meat and starch.
So do
It's
I.
essential. It's essential.
Before I came here, I went to buy a piece of steak that when I leave here,
You gotta get. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, player. You gotta do what you gotta do out here. Come on, son.
My brother said that to me. How the fuck you get back to this? I got a brother in Guyana who said that to me. Like, yo, how do you can just eat? Why do you eat? You don't eat shit. You mind pigs, but you sell them fuckers.
Right.
You don't eat pork and you don't eat. You know what I mean? He doesn't eat a lot of stuff. But
now I'm thinking about it. Some of them like Rasta quit like the.
You ain't gonna take chicharron from me. Fuck, I know.
I think it's a
Need
mental
that.
thing.
Need that.
It's an individual thing to me. You it's more God thing to me. We gonna, everybody find their lane how they're gonna move in whatever you're gonna do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel like what the man named Morgan Heritage them say you don't have to be dreadlock to be Rasta,
Right.
So it's like
It's
that.
just a belief system.
It's a belief system and a discipline system if that's how you want to roll. Yeah.
So that's why it differs from religion, because religion is by the book. It's more, regimented, where Rasta's kind of like free spirited and kind of like, you have your ideals that you try to live by, but it's everybody's interpretation of those ideals.
Yes, exactly. You live how you find your contents in. You find your content. You know what I mean? The contents in the outer walk within that vibe.
You'll
find that
because there's no sacred text, right? There's no nothing to go by.
No, it's not. And you interpret how you interpret the thing.
Right.
Like Christianity is the same thing. Or different is Christianity.
But at least they got
Christianity done got like about 10, 15, maybe 100 different things come off of Christianity.
Come on now.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't lying. If you're lying, you're flying.
If you find one thing that can work for you that you can feel in your center,
right?
That's it. That's all you need. It's not the whatever you want. If it's religion, you want to call it, or you call it what you want to call it.
Right.
But it's the center of you that you bringing out to the world, and that's all it is, man. I don't feel it.
So
I gotta be.
What I want to know is the origin, how did this even come about? Because I know.
Oh.
Because people how it even started as a belief system. Like what was the real origin?
It's been El Selassie was he's the last line of what Christ is.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So when God talk, man, he's from the same line Abraham coming down to,
Okay.
So that was where that, that's how they come.
And he's practically the Messiah of
exactly.
Okay.
He's the king of all kings. You see what I'm saying? He's God in a sense. Yeah.
So he just because of the lineage, that's what it was, or is it because of his actions? Because I know he fought off a lot of British invasions in Ethiopia and stuff like that. He was heralded.
He was the most powerful African in the world at one time.
Okay.
So that becomes, and then by that time everybody was looking for something to look to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Marcus Garvey, you look at Marcus Garvey, and I actually read up on Marcus Garvey sometimes, and I'd be like, my God, he was way before his time.
No.
Guy, what he was preaching then is what people trying to do now. What people trying to do now. I've seen where people I was just looking something on YouTube. Yeah, there was somebody just pack up and move from London. They moved to Ghana or something like that. They moved to Ghana and just create a whole environment how they want to live. Get their farm and their chickens and they get things.
And Ghana is more receptive to that because they're like, if you have any African background, you could come in here and get your citizenship.
Yeah.
Or you can go to California and get $5 million.
Man, listen. Have you ever had to explain to somebody when people ask you what's your nationality and stuff like that, and you explain to them?
Oh yeah.
They get
do
confused.
That. I just did that yesterday.
They be like, no. Guyana, not Ghana.
No, I did that
I'm
yesterday.
Not fucking African. Dude, I am African, but I'm not African.
Dude said to me yesterday, a young dude, he just started work with me there, and he says, where you from? I said, Guyana. He said, oh, I've been down by your side. I said, where have you been? He said, oh, I've been to Tanzania. I said, no, but you talking about in Africa. I'm from Guyana. I'm next to Brazil and Venezuela. I'm in the Caribbean, South America.
Mm-hmm.
So there is always that thing there. That doesn't go nowhere.
They think you're Canadian and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn it. How many times I had to say that? I want to know because I never heard nobody else ever had to, I never had to ask anybody that if they ever went through that. But I know when I people ask me where my people's is from, and I tell them, I'm like, I got to like break it down.
We over here.
I'm like, you know where Brazil is at? It's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's coastal.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you have to explain like the culture.
And for some reason, a lot of people don't know where Guyana is.
No, they don't. And some people don't know there's 3 Guyanas.
People
in a
from
row.
Venezuela don't even know where Guyana is. It just becomes that thing. But there's a lot of Venezuelans in Guyana, no?
Well, because it's borders.
Yeah.
You know?
The border is like, this is it, border. This whole table is the border. Just walk
You
right
can walk
over.
right in.
Yeah.
Better spoil, but keep it up.
Yeah.
But hey, boy. So what about like the culture though? Because like some people get confused because they say it's a South American country and we should be speaking Spanish and da 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 da. But then we conduct ourselves like Caribbean and West Indies.
Because it was colonized by the British.
Right.
So Venezuela,
Fucking Elizabeth.
Exactly. Venezuela was Spanish,
Right.
and then the next Suriname, which is bordered with
Dutch.
Guyana, was Dutch.
Right.
Is Dutch. So you got the only English-speaking country in South America is Guyana.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't actually get a chance to even know. Well, some people do. I can't how smart you are as you go to school. They'll teach you different languages and stuff, but they didn't have that where you can just. You gonna do Spanish? Shit, that wasn't fucking.
Wasn't even talked about. Yeah.
Spanish when I see Spanish when I come to the city. It wasn't that.
Fuck it. It is crazy how that family was just able to just run like the world is the way it is because of them, and they haven't had to pay a single fucking dollar for it. No one has said anything. Like, first of all, we're gonna talk about.
They're still fucking reaping things there.
Come on, son. This is the biggest welfare
stopped.
scam in the world.
It never stopped.
And the fucking listen, the UK, Canada, all you motherfuckers under them. It's a joke. It's hilarious. Even some of the Caribbean islands under them. It's hilarious. It's a joke. What are you paying them for? What does this motherfucker
taxes
Charles
and
do?
There's no protection.
What's going on now?
You're paying for protection. You're not getting no protection.
What?
You a Republic now.
The UK can't even protect itself.
Exactly.
The third tier. We said it. They're a joke.
Yeah.
The military wise, no disrespect. I respect the Senate bull, but once you left, the shit went down the hill. It's not our fault.
Yeah. But they still, when you say, you look at it, and they held in such a fucking realm.
Which is terrible. Because
For no reason, they could just fucking just.
but I think
What happens if they default on the payments? What they gonna do?
I don't understand.
Who they gonna say?
Why colonialism still be colonization still be relevant in this time?
because it's still
We're
happening.
talking about
it's still happening, yeah.
since in the 16th, 17th century.
but it's still happening.
Still happening.
And because like you said, it's still
the
reaping
same
the benefits.
people getting the same money.
Yeah, but it's still the benefits because listen, the resources never changed. Yeah, we take the resources, but wow, if I set
Always need more resources.
especially in Guyana, the exports is rich over there, right?
Yeah.
So why would I get rid of a channel where I have those natural resources? I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket. You know what I'm saying? For all different types of exports, imports. I could go there and get gold. I can go there, why would I want to get rid of that? You know what I'm saying?
They got oil now.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
They got oil, and then that's where everybody know is oil money.
that's why you see all the shows.
All
All of a
money.
sudden you see shows in Guyana,
Yeah.
naked and afraid, and they drilling oil rigs and stuff in there. Now they want to go find
Here
diamonds.
you
and
go.
stuff over
I
there.
don't think
Well, now you-
they're
I'm
not
sorry.
doing much of the country anyway, because when I look at it, the roads. Oh my God.
Infrastructure's not too up there.
No,
No.
and infrastructure not there.
It's corrupt,
Everybody,
isn't it, though?
and it's privatized. It's like it's more capitalism more than the government of itself. To me, need to put more effort to build infrastructure, build roads. You got room to build roads.
Right. We should. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You're getting the money right now. When this fucking all done, what's gonna happen? Guys, it's gonna done sooner or later. You know what I mean?
They go walk
Nah, I
over
hear
to
you.
Venezuela, be like, hey, can you borrow some sugar?
A lot of Venezuelans coming to Guyana for that purpose. A lot of Brazilians too.
Wonder why.
Yeah.
Talk about the
See who they're buddying up with.
talk about the Talk
Hey.
about the Chinese population in Guyana.
God, them is who, and that's what, you know. As much as America talk about, but they sleep on fucking China, man. They've been sleeping on China for fucking 30 years, 40 years.
Come on now.
Them Chinese, they can't go back and get what the Chinese don't take already.
Come
them
on
Chinese all over Ghana. Them Chinese all over Africa. Chinese all over the
They're
Caribbean.
everywhere.
Them Chinese, and they don't. Chinese don't invest fucking your company in your country. Not
Preach.
a
Come on
dime.
now. Come on now.
Not a dime. They don't go to your schools.
Come on.
They don't eat the same place you eat. They don't buy your fucking vegetables. They don't buy nothing from you.
Come on.
I was just telling them, one of my cousins, she got this big building there in up in the country right there. And every time I turn around, them Chinese go in, say they want to rent. I said, don't rent the fucking Chinese, because when you bring the Chinese here, you shut down all them fucking small. All these guys who have been got this business for years, they finish.
Right.
Because them Chinese gonna come and
Undercut them.
undercut them and just fuck that up.
I
That's what
respect
they
it.
do. I don't understand. Like I don't know if the world don't see the same thing I see.
Nah,
Chinese
you
doesn't
know your
buy
country.
you.
Yeah, you
Chinese
know your
doesn't
country.
buy you.
They love Chinese food. That's what it is.
They do it right here.
I know.
You got a
on.
Chinatown in every fucking state.
Right.
You also have a fucking secret Chinese fucking police force as well in,
Yeah.
in every major city
Yeah,
that no
yeah,
one
yeah.
ever talks
to
about.
protect
That
the
that
citizens.
that as allegedly, but what else are
Yeah.
they fucking
Yeah.
doing?
Oh,
They
wow.
actually, yeah, come on now.
They're bringing another Chinese and just bring him. You know what I mean? Just
Come on,
they
yeah,
doing what
okay,
they doing,
yeah, you
man.
know what I'm
Just some
saying? Yeah, all
bullshit
right, I wonder
money.
how many
Fuck
fucking
they do.
operations are being run.
All right, so we got to that population now. Talk about the colorism issue that's in Guyana between.
Indians and it's always not been always a fucking. That's how it come out from under colonization because of blacks and Indians. For some reason, I don't know. It's like black and whites here.
Right.
Which I don't understand how we'd get, but even to like, I think 1964, they had a big where people would just go kill each other, burn people. This, you Indian, somebody black come burn your shit down, burn them, you know.
Like a
There
Civil
was
War
a
type stuff.
Civil War thing there for like I think for like 3 years. And that's then they had this what was his name? David Rose, I think it was his name. They come there and then the power changes and then you had a black man in power.
He was
That
like,
was-
yes.
that was born
And
up.
it was like Barack, right?
That was born.
It was like
up,
when
yeah.
Barack-
It was something like
I gotta listen to you,
changed
nigga.
up. He
We
changed-
here. We here.
But what I think happened there too, he started to go, he wanted to be, he was become a socialist more so, like how Cuba was and Russia is. That kind of fucking up.
That would have got the U.S.'s attention.
Not the
Yeah.
S word.
What are you all doing over here?
Find all them big companies,
Not the
all
S
the big
word.
companies that was,
Yeah,
that was there, they started to pull out and, run their business differently.
Right.
Yeah, no, that S word is.
Would have been like, well, what's going on over there?
Yeah.
Is there a
So
president for us to kill over here?
do you still see like that racial tension to this day? Type
Oh,
thing?
it is now. It is. I think it's more relevant, more prevalent now. Guys, you go, you see, roads are built where the Indians live, and this village is stop right
Because
here.
it's affluent.
Yeah, it stop right here. Guys, now the people that's in there now, the PPP, it's more Indian. Well, it's
Mixture of both.
mixture of both, but it's more Indian. The majority is more Indians. And you look at one village here, the roads are great in here. And then you go like this village and you come and walk, you come and drive. Because the roads they're not helping this
It's
community
selective.
out. Yes.
Very selective.
It's still that. I don't know if that's gonna ever change in my lifetime. Probably not.
And have you ever messed with or know anybody that mess with an Indian girl and then like the family's like disapproving and stuff like
Oh
that?
yeah. I used to got a girlfriend that was Indian that I would meet. Like
You with them Indian girls?
we live here. We never had no physical connection.
Right.
Kissing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, having a good time.
So I would. This is my village here, but I would go all the way over there.
Some Romeo and Juliet shit.
And she jump off the bus over there.
Right. Yeah.
Link up for a little minute, then she jump up on the bus and then go back
Go on
home.
by.
But it was never because
you never brought
you
home,
don't
though.
want- No.
Oh,
She's
shit.
not coming home.
This is the Guyanese Bronx tale.
No, no. Oh my God.
What?
Now that shit is. Ooh,
It's worse now. Really?
it's more. It's nice. Them young girls now. Oh my God.
Well, that's what I'm thinking because now.
Every one of them got a black man.
Because that's what I'm thinking now. Like you said, you made a comparison to us, like U.S. Black and whites now. But when you look at it now, you see a whole bunch of biracial kids now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
trend would have, also showed.
Absolutely.
But
happened over
it
there,
is
too.
down there too.
Yeah.
It is there. It is there.
But if you had brought home an Indian woman, grandma would have dubbed it.
Oh, I don't know because I ain't never been in that situation. You know.
I don't know. That's a lot.
Because
Yes.
I brought home a white girl one day. You was cool with it.
She probably would have been like, yeah, she probably would like when the girl left, she would probably be like, what the fuck?
But she would have been nice there. She would have been
she would
cordial.
have been up front. She would have been like,
Yeah,
nice
cordial and stuff,
pleasant. Yeah, she does that. Yeah.
And then as soon as she left,
As soon as she left, she'd be like, oh, I hope you're not married that one.
oh, that's funny. You got any questions over there, Dean? I see you looking over. Oh, okay. Oh, they're just pulling in. Okay, yeah, my bad. What was I gonna say? I forgot what it was. Oh, everybody. So some people who don't know about Guyana, right? What they do know is the whole Jim Jones shit and all the Kool-Aid shit.
Yeah, but that's nobody your age not talking about Jim Jones.
Nah,
It's
we
just-
do.
it's people-
We do. We
you
do.
do because you go back and read about it.
No, the only Jim Jones I know is
Yes.
Capo!
You go back and read about it.
Yeah, I did learn about it.
Jim Jones
When
is
we learned about it in school
something
too.
years ago.
Yeah.
I've been in New York for like 40 years already.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So that happened.
I don't fucking
That
think
happened-
about Jim Jones until somebody bring it up.
But that happened. That
You know
happened
what I mean?
when you were still in GT when that left, or that?
No, I wasn't Guyana. Yeah, that was
okay.
19. That was I think 1978. I think.
Oh, okay. So talk about that because a lot of people
what the
don't
fuck
know-
happened?
Yeah, well, we know what
No.
happened.
I meant like what in Guyana.
Yeah, like
But you know, as much as there was only 2 Guyanese that died in there. You know,
wait, what?
2 Guyanese.
So who was the rest of everybody else?
All the people
Oh,
from
the
California.
Americans. Yeah, they came over. You didn't know that?
No, I thought it was more than 2
No,
people.
it's 2 Guyanese. If I could remember one.
No,
of
he
them,
said
one
only
of the
2
guys-
Guyanese people died. There's a whole bunch
one
more
of the
that
guy's
died.
name was something Gill. Something Gill.
Not John.
Damn, he got him.
Something
Johnny made it.
Gill. And I can't remember the other guy.
That's a real West Indian name.
And
though.
I can't remember the other guy, but them guys was like living closer wrong
Right.
where this thing was, where they had this, Guyana is, and back then Guyana is enough. Everybody in Guyana live on the coast, man. Now it's open up.
Mm-hmm.
So you find like all the regions like going back to Venezuela,
West and stuff.
nobody, people, is the Amazon.
Yeah.
So now people are creating cities in there now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But then it was just
How them Amazon
these
people taking it, though?
Yes, them man going down. Nah, but they got Guyanese up there, man. They got enough.
Those indigenous
Got
people
enough
over there,
Guyanese up there.
it's crazy. They look like Incans, like Aztecs.
But I'm saying, like, you
Yes,
gonna try to come
they
build
are.
the city over here.
Yeah.
I'm saying, how they taking
Yeah,
it?
we went over there and we went to the West Coast. I was
Yeah.
like, who are these people?
Yeah. Remember
They're-
when you go there in the boat, when your boat going back up,
Yeah.
up in the thing there?
Bro,
they
they're
go
like-
to school on a boat.
They're like 5. They're like 4'11".
Yeah, they're not tall.
They're 4. No, we went over there. I was like, I think I'm the king of these people.
Hello, my minions.
And we was
I have
actually-
arrived.
I
we was
claim this
actually standing- the boat, we was like standing on this table and the boat is down there. And he's like, oh, fuck. But that's a good time, man. You got to go back, man.
Yeah, I know.
Because,
I did
since
enjoy
then
it.
we...
You got to find the strongest one, Los, and defeat him in battle. So you can
The
be
strongest
king.
one was like 5'5".
No,
I know.
but
You gotta fight.
these fuckers,
Take me
you
to
know,
your champion.
the man got little thing that's put in them out and blue.
Oh,
yeah, you're right.
Like,
Yeah,
poison,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah, the poison frog darts. Yeah, I ain't messing with that.
Fucking bono,
I seen the Apocalypto. You ain't get me on that one. Alright, so, to rehash, not a lot of Guyanese people died on that.
No,
Kool-Aid shit.
there was only maybe 2.
Just Gil.
I know one guy name was Gil.
Stop.
One guy name was Gil. I can't remember the other guy name. What was his name? I gotta.
So
know.
did you see any of these people like nah,
No, but it is where this thing happened.
secluded?
is secluded. I never even know about the place until they fucking die.
Oh, shit.
Because I'm gonna
When
say
they die,
a lot of
is
white people.
when I know about the place.
A lot of white people come in this guy. Nobody noticed nothing.
Nobody know. You don't
Y'all
know.
ain't
People,
y'all ain't see him.
There was people that know, but it wasn't publicized.
Broadcast
to
it.
say
Right,
this
right,
thing is happening up there.
Right.
You know,
Because they didn't really.
who's in the know
truly
is in the know.
They didn't truly
Gotcha.
know yet.
But me, you don't see it in the newspaper. You don't see it.
Yeah.
There was no television.
Yeah, it should have been like I don't
You
know.
don't see it
Like
in
how many
newspaper, I
people
don't
were
know
at
it,
Jones?
so-
How many people were at the compound again?
It was in, I think, I don't know, maybe, well, I think it was 970 something of them died.
977.
978.
So
almost
something.
100.
I'm saying though, there
100,000.
should have been at least a warning to the proper channels, like, hey, we got 975 Americans.
Oh,
Why-
people knew. The people that been
Nothing good can come from this.
The people knew.
In any aspect.
Yeah.
If you have that many Americans coming to your country at one time,
Fuck that.
there
It
is
should've been-
nothing
You got more
good.
than
It should've
15
been-
Americans in your country.
Nothing-
Ring the bell.
We are
But
nothing
it should have
good.
been. It should have been where the American government, the citizens, it should have been where because the congressman went down there. This congressman, I think his name was Ryan.
He died there too?
Yeah, he died. That's
Idiot. Good for him.
That's what happened.
Good for
he
him.
Go down there because
Good job,
the people,
man.
the
Good
people
job,
was
buddy.
the body was complaining, sending letters back to the family or whatever they could, and they was all from California. A lot of them from California. It's like a cult.
Of
man.
course,
Man,
California.
just
That's
clap
the
them.
fucking hippies and shit.
It was
The
too
man just
liberal.
No
clap
disrespect to the
them
hippie.
too much.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
They're so liberal.
They're always going too far.
They open to anything. Oh, okay. Yeah, you want me to drink this
Shit you
Kool-Aid?
shouldn't be open to.
Yeah, I'll drink this Kool-Aid. Yeah,
Fucking
yeah, sure.
California.
And the man, he practiced this. They said, I can't, biography later on. They said he practiced this a couple of times and they didn't die. Because he probably gave them Kool-Aid.
Oh, this is the bad batch.
You know what I'm saying? But then
set him
this
up.
time, after they
He
killed,
gave him the blicky.
After they killed the congressman, going back to the plane. I think it's Commander Jim Ryan.
Oh, yeah, because he was going to snitch, right?
Jim
He was going to blow the
Ryan.
operation up?
He go down there and he see what was going on. And he was leaving, so they go to the airport and
Oh, so I have a
dog.
question. Was that congressman, because I forgot,
waxed him.
was he a part of it originally?
no, he wasn't a part of it.
Oh, never mind. I apologize that you
Like,
died,
he wasn't-
buddy.
he wasn't
I
a part of
apologize.
it.
You
No,
ain't
I don't
deserved
think
that.
He was a
You
part
ain't
of
deserved
it. He
that.
just go.
Either way.
He go there because of the complaints he been getting from people family. I think it was in California. I
Oh,
can't remember
yeah,
exactly.
because everybody was like, yo, they fucking,
Yes, the
they
family gone
they
and
took
they
all their
seen
money
them.
and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Motherfuckers sleeping with Jones and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, it
he
was
had a-
crazy, son.
He had a good thing going on there.
He was fucking all them bitches.
He was good. He had a good
oh,
thing going on.
Yeah,
there.
Jones was fucking all them bitches.
Yeah.
And then the dudes were sitting there just like,
He had
this
a
is
son
what
too.
God
I think
wants.
His son name was Stephen Jones.
I heard some name was Jerry.
Maybe Jerry. I don't know.
Allegedly.
So long, I can't
Allegedly.
I could have been.
remember. Oh, Jerry.
Hey, what's,
I get a one later.
hey,
on.
what's going on? What's going on over there? I'm just trying to see what's going on over there.
What?
Oh, no. You said Jerry Jones. Trying to see what's going on.
No. I'm just,
That's all. no,
Yeah,
I'm just talking about the racist picture. I mean, he just.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That shit.
We're about to
that
go
shit-
beat up some. What's
I
going
got
on?
that shit later.
Yeah, Jerry was like, oh, okay. Oh, all right. Anyone play football?
Yeah.
Guess not.
That's money though, boss.
No, remember the Titans over here, boys.
Oh, shit.
Money does that.
So let's go back to the glory days, right? You used to be an athlete, right? Damn, never mind.
We'll call it.
Never mind.
I was decent. In every little sport I would play, I was decent.
Respect it.
I was
So you was on
decent,
the
I was
track
decent.
and you was kicking the football around.
Kick football around, play football. Yeah.
Speaking of football,
Yeah. Cricket, play that too.
That was your
fuck
thing.
is cricket?
Oh yeah, cricket was more my thing than football.
You know what
we
cricket is?
play.
I know what cricket is, but goddamn, it's a shit where
The
you're hitting
cricket
the
field?
ball and the
Where we used to
cricket
live,
paddle.
the cricket field.
They don't have no gloves.
The cricket field was right there. We wake up in like Saturday, like today Saturday. We roll in that pitch. Got some big rollers, concrete rollers or steel rollers, and you roll in that pitch,
Flatten it out.
flatten it out, roll it, flatten it out, and then the next morning,
Rain.
like 11 o'clock, them dudes come out there and play cricket, man. That was the best day for me too, as a kid.
The cricket days.
Oh my God! On Sunday, oh my God! And if you them figure, if you got a little, they'll touch up here, they can give you a run. You know what I mean? You play with the big dudes. That's me, old man, and them.
Right.
And going out there and playing, and you get a little run. Yeah. Oh shit!
I used to watch the cricket.
You know?
When you used to watch some cricket games, I'd be like, "What is going on? And why is the score 300-2? Like, what is going on? What is going on?"
So speaking of, because you said football earlier, I know you were talking about soccer. But I just wanted to before we
He's gonna throw dirt. Go
before
ahead.
we end this thing. Before
Go
we
ahead.
end this thing.
End the dirt, man.
we got to figure out something, right? Because you have one hell of a resume. Raised one hell of a son.
Thank you.
Raised one hell of a daughter. You know what I mean? Great man. You know what I mean? Speaks for itself.
Some
Legacy.
shit's coming. Some shit's coming. Whenever
Right.
you compliment somebody,
Now-
there's always a butt.
The only thing is that with your boy there, he's a little fair weather.
Hey, don't do that
A
handshake.
little. A little. You're right.
Don't do
My
that
bad.
motherfucking hand gesture with me.
A little fair weather in the sense of his fandom. Now you're a Giants fan. Hold on now.
We Knicks fans though.
You would. I don't. We're not talking about that because I don't know for how long. I don't know for how long. For how long with you? That's what we getting to.
I never left the Knicks.
But who knows for how long?
Nah, I ain't gonna
You
do the
if you
Knicks.
couldn't stand the Jets.
I couldn't.
But then you couldn't leave the Knicks, but you left the Jets. We gonna get there.
the
We're
Knicks
not gonna let you derail what's happening.
go ahead.
You a strong Giants fan.
Oh yeah.
So he messed up first off by being a Jets fan. We don't understand how he fucked up there, right? So, but that's not your fault.
It might
Now-
have been his fault.
It's not his fault. It's a Giants.
I might have did it because of resentment. I was like, nah, I ain't fuck with Big Blue. Let me go over to
Nah,
the
because
Green.
Some sucker shit.
You probably like losing, man. That big
Yeah, that's
guy
probably
fucked
it.
up.
Probably it.
Yeah.
Can only
That's what we doing.
Yeah, that's probably it. Because
Probably
I
it.
can't see.
because they were losing back then.
There was fuck. They ain't win since.
Come on now.
They was losing all the time.
But now
That's crazy.
they're on the precipice
yeah.
Of
of
what?
getting Aaron fucking
Oh,
Rodgers.
That's Toby. That's
It's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
yo. You got Aaron Rodgers. What does that do?
That defense is bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, that was last year. You know what the fuck they gonna be next year.
Right, but hey, listen, they bring most of those pieces are coming back. They're paying
Young
folks.
nucleus.
You never know. Like they should be good, but he left a few years too early for that because
Yeah.
then he decided to hitch his wagon.
on Lamar.
First of all, I
No,
didn't.
If it wasn't Lamar at first.
Wasn't Lamar?
Because at first
It
he
was
said he
always-
was a Baltimore Ravens fan.
it was
You're
always
lying.
Lamar.
I will go back
It was
to
always-
they highlight shit
But
and
why-
prove
but
it.
why-
That
why
was
I
a
go?
lie. You've
But
been
why I
saying
go?
it don't matter. You said because I asked you. I said, "Oh, are you a Lamar fan or
I
you a
can't-
Baltimore Ravens
listen
fan?"
to me.
You said that you were a Baltimore Ravens fan
Why
back
I
then.
go there, though?
Nowadays,
Why I
we
go?
a Lamar
I
fan.
been-
Yo, I don't know.
Why I go to the
Chelsea,
Ravens?
I've been a Chelsea fan. I don't know. It's the blue. I keep thinking that. I keep thinking it's the blue. Rangers, Mets,
Trash.
Knicks, Giants, Chelsea. I never felt like I'm gonna give up my
course.
team. Never. That was never in my.
You never thought about that with the Mets?
No.
Nigga.
I won't look at the games, but I won't give up.
Still
You see
fan
what I'm
though. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I won't do that.
Exactly.
You don't watch the games, but you didn't give up.
Because it's too heartbreaking when
You already- you
I'm a
already
Mets
ga-
fan too.
you already
Baseball
gave up,
sucks.
though.
But
Yeah.
if, you know what I mean?
You already
Watching the
gave
Mets,
up.
We are decent now though.
I would never be a Yankee fan. Period.
I'm a Yankee fan.
You. I don't know. That's what's.
course you are.
That's
For how
another
long?
fucked up.
Listen,
That's another
listen,
thing they
listen.
made.
Oh, your fandoms are how long, bro? Don't nobody know.
27 of them things, okay? That's what I gotta say.
27 win. You don't win one, but you like the Jets right now.
I seen one. I seen one in my lifetime. We won in 09. I seen one.
09.
I see one.
Was this now?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
23.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
that the Jets can. The Jets,
But that's my
the Jets
lifetime,
can
though.
say we win in 69. Same shit.
I wasn't around 69. I wasn't even.
Well, all right, you weren't, but I'm saying the same fan that you become of, they can say, well, oh fuck, I ain't get one of these things in. They don't know what to do with a parade no more.
Nah, listen.
They gotta go look at Giants fucking features to see
How did
what we
the
do,
Giants
what we do at a
do it
parade.
again?
Listen, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
take this fucking slander anymore.
No, it's slander. There's no slander there.
There's some slander because listen,
Did they win?
who?
The Jets.
We're not talking about the Jets. Who cares about the Jets?
No, because the whole point is they were sucking before you became a fan. They were always
Exactly.
losing.
So you shouldn't even go over there.
What you leaving now for?
I know.
What you left for?
That I don't know why.
You might as well, before the season starts.
Enough's
Right
enough.
now,
Enough's
right
enough.
now,
You
right
really
now,
gonna do-
you can redeem. Like
if
Mandalorian, you can.
Lamar don't go back to the Ravens, what you gonna do?
Plead the fifth. I'm not answering that question.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not answering no stupid question.
Why not? Why is it stupid?
The best thing he did to me, for me, as a fandom, I used to buy him the Chelsea shirts. And he was never into soccer.
I never get to games.
He was never into.
Right.
So when he come back one time, he went over to school and he come back and telling me about the fucking Rasta of my team. I was so fucking impressed. I was like, I ain't gonna even fucking say a word. Let me hear him talk.
I'm gonna let him go off.
You know, let him
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
You know? And I used to buy him like, then I would see like the same shorts I buy him. I see like 3 years later, he still got the shirts. So I was like, okay. So now, you see what I'm saying?
No, yeah,
So
no, we're
he
tied
actually
in. We're tied in. We're tied in.
He's
Tied in
now
now with
Chelsea
that.
is,
Yeah.
you know what I
We're
mean?
tied in. We're tied
But
in.
once again,
We could have been tied in like that on the fucking Giants.
Nah.
could have been.
That would have been beautiful. Because I would have called you like you look in the game. Like he called me in the morning. You look in Chelsea, you look in the game, you look in the game. You know what I mean?
He's
you could have
selfish.
done that
That's
with the
why.
Giants.
Here's what you didn't become a Giants because
You
you're
could be a
selfish.
Jet fan.
Exactly.
All right, but listen though.
Who much Jet fan you know?
That's happy.
Well, they never been happy.
E. Jones. E. Jones is the only one I
They never
know.
been happy.
E. Jones is the only Jet man I know. That's happy.
You
right
can't
now.
put
On
happiness.
certain Sundays, he not
You
happy.
can't put you can't put happiness in the Jets in the same sentence. No. No,
This
you
year,
can't do
this
that.
season, they will be. There's be a lot of happiness
Yeah.
going around.
But listen,
At
though.
least you're not a Cowboy fan too.
No,
so
no,
that's
I
a better
despise the
thing.
Cowboys. But Knicks, I'm rocking with you. I ain't gonna leave the Knicks.
No.
Chelsea, rocking with you.
Yeah. Me
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything else,
Yeah.
you're on your own, player. Nothing
I
wrong
mean,
with that.
Chelsea could be losing 10 games in a row. And then I put that much Chelsea short, just walk the fucking street. You gonna let me know. I gonna let you know what it is. We gonna be back.
Come on now.
But
We
the
gonna
thing
be
is,
back.
but the
Certain
thing-
people can't
Yeah,
do it.
yeah,
though.
we
people,
gonna
can't,
be back.
people can't talk shit about Chelsea though, because it's like
They're up in there. They're up
you
there,
can't-
man.
The
They're up
Knicks,
there.
I mean, the Jets you can talk shit about because it's like,
Yeah.
when the fuck did they win anything? You know what I'm
Why
saying?
you should
Yeah,
have
yeah.
never
You know
left.
what I'm
but
saying?
that's
Chelsea's
beside
like,
the
all
point.
right. Chelsea's
Yeah.
like, you can't really say anything because, you know, we done won. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, this has been one
Yeah,
hell of a
beautiful.
conversation.
It's-
I appreciate.
It's
Listen, I
actually
appreciate
really
you
good.
for coming on down
yeah,
here.
man.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate
I
you
was
for not wasting him
actually
either.
I actually shouldn't fucking. I think I should have bring the wife.
Oh,
That would have been another conversation.
Yeah, that's another time. That's another
Hey,
time.
we could do that.
I'm
That
not
was
trying-
interesting.
No,
I'm not
no.
trying to be fucking embarrassed on the episode, all right?
That, hey,
Told
that'd
him
be hilarious.
I was
eating my
thinking-
diapers and shit. I don't want to hear all that.
You been doing that?
No, I'm just saying something like that. You know what I mean? You know.
Nah, you wasn't eating no diapers. Me, you should have look for like on Sundays. This is him right there. I got some pictures. You should have. I eat there right there. Football was, you know,
Yeah.
since being a kid, like 2 years
always
old,
just
he just
been
been looking
drawn
at
to it.
football. Yeah.
Well, listen.
I tried to put him in track and shit like that. He go and he run a couple of times. He said, that's too much of fucking running.
Too much can't do it.
Yeah.
I did one
That
track.
running shit ain't for
And he
everybody.
did win a
That running shit is whack.
a medal in track too, you know.
I did.
What was Long Island?
It was
state was a state thing.
Yeah.
He did win a
I won
medal in there.
bronze. I won bronze for like a relay.
And you ain't even try.
I said,
He didn't want to do it.
fucking.
I was like, oh, this fucking
You could have been
guy.
decent.
I was
Like,
alright.
more than decent.
He was decent. He had the speed, but then football becomes
Of course, well, football's
life. Yeah, when football
course,
comes,
of course.
oh my
The only
god.
reason why I was doing track is to stay in shape.
As you should, actually.
The only reason.
As you should.
The only reason why I didn't, all those supposed to cross and all that. I didn't want to do none of that.
Use my life at one time. That's going. Like home from work is karate, football. What was the other thing?
What guitar?
You used to got
lessons?
this little girl. You got a little girl.
Play guitar?
I used to play
Yeah,
guitar.
yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, Rick James.
I used to play guitar. I used to play the viola. I
You
played the
played
saxophone.
viola, saxophone.
I used to
The
do mad
saxophone.
shit.
We buy the saxophone the first thing. I was like, nah, this fucking thing ain't gonna work. Like you practicing the same note, woo, 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 woo. And I can't fucking sleep. I can't sleep. I was like, nah, babe, this fucking thing not gonna work.
First of all, it wasn't your decision.
Guys,
It's not gonna work.
she going to work, and he's home. he come home and like, but 2:00 in the afternoon, start practice the same. Woo, 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 woo. I don't know.
He said
I
the
was like,
same.
fucking note. And the note not the same because he practicing, so the note not the same all the time.
Right.
I was like, nah, baby, you gonna do this fucking thing. Get him a fucking guitar.
He's got to go. He's got to
Get
go.
him a guitar. That
First of
blowing,
all-
that blowing, that wasn't. They got a
Yeah.
guitar. He can play the guitar in the room all fucking time. It doesn't
Yeah,
bother
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
It wasn't your decision. It was my decision. Okay, sir.
Well,
It
that's
was-
what,
first of
that's
all,
what you think.
No. I went to band. I said, "There's too much fucking dudes in here." I said, "I'm done with this. I'm going over to orchestra where it's all girls."
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's the real story.
band.
Yeah,
You
then
have-
you went
What do you mean?
There was
you went
mostly
then
women
you
in
started
my
to play
band.
right.
No,
you
it
started
was-
to play that viola
It was a
thing.
lot. It was men too, but you have like
Nah,
mostly.
there was
It's
no
like
girl-
it was
there
like a
was-
good mixture.
There was no girls.
Really?
No girls in the
What
in the
shit they had
band.
going on there in boring.
You know what? Only the clarinets was girls. I said, you know what? I'm out of here.
outta here.
I
Gotta go.
I'm out of here. But those are the days, man. Those are the days.
Well, listen, there we go. I
Those
think
are
that's the
good.
cue.
That
Peace,
was
love, and
good.
chicken.
Yeah.
I am Dean, baby.
Nah, ain't no peace, love, and chicken. It's gonna be some fucking beef and potatoes with my ass.
Peace,
Beef
love, and
fucking
steak.
potatoes.
There we go. Hey,
Get the starch, baby.
we out.
Carb load.
Your doctor gonna tell me watch your cholesterol. Hey, I watching it.
Watch it go up.
Unclog them arteries, man.
Fuck with that.
Watch it go up, player.
Unclog them arteries.